Throughout our country's history, dedicated men and women have stood in the breach to defend society against the dark side of human nature. In popular culture, we have created fictional heroes to watch over us, like Captain America, Batman, and Superman. Now consider a flesh and blood hero, Greg Ruppert.
I would say my mission in life is really focusing on what's important to me, and that's family, that is community, that is protecting others, as well as seeking out fairness and justice. I can think back as far as the 4th grade, where that was I credited that with my first drug bust.
Greg honed his powers of observation in high school while living as a foreign exchange student in Germany.
You're really trying to figure out if somebody's mad, are they upset, are they happy? And I'll say the German language is not the most friendly sounding language that exists.
At Pacific, Associate Professor Lori Lichter-Heath observed Greg in classes at the Eberhard School of Business.
Greg was in the moment. He had read the material. And then he was so successful, so amazing in the classroom, that it was obvious he was interested in law.
After more foreign study in Germany, Greg graduated from the School of International Studies in 1992 and continued his education at McGeorge School of Law.
And I remember one of our friends giving him the nickname, the Roop. And it just sort of makes sense because there's this part of him that's just kind of big.
Greg graduated from McGeorge in 1995 and began a 17-year career in the FBI. 2 cases stand out above all the rest. The first began on a September morning in 2001.
Mohammed Atta, one of the ringleaders of the 9/11 terrorist, actually had traveled with another terrorist up to Maine, and they flew out of Maine into Boston. He barely made his connection, and unfortunately he made his connection, but what didn't make the connection was his bags. And in those bags were things that they thought were going to burn up at ground zero, and in that was his bank statements.
Greg led a team that followed the money to Osama bin Laden, and justice was done. The second case dealt with massive corporate accounting fraud. The corporation was Enron.
I served on Enron for a little over a year. Part of my time there, we culminated in the arrest of Enron's CFO, Andrew Fastow, as well as set up other cases against Enron's CEO, Jeff Skilling, their chairman, and Ken Lay, as well as other executives on other Enron subsidiary businesses.
Greg left the FBI in 2014 and joined investment giant Charles Schwab. Today, Greg protects the integrity of the financial markets at FINRA, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority.
Investment accounts, IRAs, 401ks, those all rely on the market, the integrity of the market, the fairness of the market, and with that, it's firms like FINRA, as well as the role I played in the FBI, that ensures that those are fair, transparent, and those that cause harm to those markets or seek to manipulate those markets are brought to justice.
Through the years, Greg has brought his extensive real-world experience to Pacific's classrooms.
Greg has made this a better world. And I think from the University of Pacific, we have seen how he has given of himself to society and to the university.
Greg inspires those who are planning careers that are not necessarily in public service to be reminded of things that are core for McGeorge and are core for our university.
There's only so many double tigers out there who have gone to 2 of our schools, and he did both the Stockton experience and the McGeorge experience. I think has built on both of those to really build what Pacific is about, and that is this place among caring individuals who care about the world, who want to make a difference. Greg's definitely made a difference.
For his superhero public service to our nation and our university, the Pacific Alumni Association is proud to present its 2022 Distinguished Public Service Award to the Roop, Greg Ruppert.